Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to this channel. This is the first video I'm going to be making in this channel. The intro video is done, but yeah, so let's move on to the most basic part of understanding the universe. And you can do it better, but then just to understand your own solar system. So these are the nearest possible space things to us except the moon. So here is the solar system, and I'm going to be talking about it a little bit, okay? So solar system basically is the sun and all the planets and all the asteroids and every other terrestrial body which comes in it. Okay, so there are two types of planets basically in the solar system. They're called terrestrial planets, or the inner planets, and the outer planets. Okay, so terrestrial planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So, quick difference here, telling you guys that the inner planets like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are planets which are made of rocky surfaces, while the outer planets have gas. They don't have surfaces, they have gas instead of that. So it's quite hard for you can't, like, if somebody can imagine, if they don't have land or a rock, then you can just go through one side of Jupiter and come back from the other. Well, that is not that possible, because the amount of pressure in the middle of Jupiter is so great, you can't go through it because you'll explode, or yes, there's a video on that, so we'll make that later. But so you can't just go through the planet, but because the pressure in the core is so great and in the middle. So yeah, and then the inner planets are more smaller than the outer planets, as you can clearly see over here. We have Mercury and all, they're very small, and Earth, Venus, so, and the outer planets are huge. Okay, so next slide here. Sorry guys. Here we have a separation. So you can see here, this is called the asteroid belt. It contains small asteroids from the size of a typical Rubik's Cube till a size of a car, and even bigger, basically something like anything from your shelf to your house or a car. That's what it consists of. And then when we come here, we have the Kuiper belt over here. So the Kuiper belt is on the ending side of our solar system, so Pluto will be located somewhere around here, not really sure where. And the Kuiper belt is different because it consists of objects, something from the size of a car to the building, or yeah, to buildings and football fields and sizes like that. I mean, you guys can get the picture clearly about it. Okay guys, so next slide coming up here. Here is the revolution period of a planet and the rotation period. So revolution means the amount of time it takes to complete one full round around the sun, and rotation means the time it takes to circle around its own axis, so to turn around once with its own axis. So Mercury over here takes 88 Earth days. So we calculate all these periods in Earth days, and it takes 88 Earth days to complete one round around the sun. And wow, it takes a lot of time to revolve around itself, to rotate around itself. It takes 59 Earth days. So if the sun goes down, it'll come after 30 days, and then it'll be 30 days for 30 Earth days. It'll be night, and 30 Earth days it'll be light. So that's how it is. And coming to Venus, it's 225 days to revolve around the sun, and it's 243 days to rotate on its own axis. So if we were to live on Venus, we would count the year before the day. So like, oh, 1 year passed, a few more days to go, and then the sun will come back up. Earth, everybody knows, guys. And then Mars, it takes double the time of Earth to revolve around the sun. Roughly the same Earth day did, just like an hour or something. Jupiter takes a long time, 12 times the time Earth takes, calculated in Earth years. It takes 12 hours to revolve around the sun, but it only takes 10 hours to rotate on its own. Same here with Saturn, but it takes 10 hours to rotate on its own axis. But because Saturn is further than Jupiter, it's like comes after Jupiter, it is more further away from the sun. So the further you are, the longer it takes you to revolve around the sun. So 29 years, guys. And Uranus, again, that same concept. It takes 18 hours though to rotate on its own axis, but 84 years for it to, 84 years for it to revolve around the sun. Neptune here, it takes 165 years to revolve around the sun, while it takes only 18 hours for it to rotate. And Pluto, it's not counted as a planet, it's counted as a dwarf planet, but it's anyways here in the chart. So it takes 248 years. That's like 2 human or 3 human lifespans in that. And it takes 6.4 days for it to rotate on its own axis. And here is basically a moon chart. So planet Mercury has 0, Venus has 0, Earth has 1. So we can call it the moon, but the scientific name for the moon is Luna. So yeah, Mars has 2 moons, and then Jupiter has a lot of moons like Europa, Ganymede, and all. And Saturn's largest moon is Titan, and then we have so many other moons, man. A video is going to be coming out talking about Saturn's moons because they're so interesting and all. Uranus has 27 and Neptune has 13, guys. So as you guys may not know this, if you guys think that only Saturn has rings, that is not true. You can see that even Jupiter has small rings. Neptune has rings. You can see these rings clearly over here. And even Uranus has rings. Okay, even Jupiter has rings, but they're very faint. Yeah, but most of you guys might have heard about Jupiter having rings, but yeah, all the outer planets which are made of gas have rings. So I'll be concluding up this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, man, subscribe. You hit 5 subscribers in 2 days. That is amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.